What's up, everybody? It's your boy Munchiezzz. Welcome back to Munchiezzz Plays. We're back in Frechdachs for the Can You Survive 25 series. And, we're working on part 2 of getting our fields precision farm ready. Before we do that, we do have a little work to do, as always. If we pop into our menu here, I was going through our list of stuff that we have. God, we got a lot of stuff. But I was checking it out. We have 91,000 liters of oats that are ready to sell. And if we come down a little bit more, we have some bathtubs that are also ready to sell. So we're going to head over to our big old tractor over here. Jump in it. Load it up with some bathtubs. And take it to market. I love our tractor. It's one of our best purchases. This thing is so sexy. I absolutely love it. The matching trailer. So beautiful. Just jump on in it. And let's go pick up some bathtubs. See if we can swing this beast around. This is not a small thing. This is not a small tractor. But it does turn on a dime. Let's pull some bathtubs out. I'm not sure how many we have. I believe we have 26 or 27, maybe a couple more. Let's come through here. 25 pallets of bathtubs. We'll pull those out. Most awesome. Go jump back up in our truck. And let's pick these things up. And load them up. And I believe we have a few more we can pull out. I'm not sure how many more. 7 more. We'll load these guys up. And how many do we have over behind us? 3 more. We'll leave those. We got 25 here. Let's see where we gotta take them to. We need to take them to agricultural trading. We'll tag that place and see where it's at. Take a look at the map. There we go. It'll be over here. So let's hit the road over that way. And let's get rid of these bathtubs. Hit the road. And we'll meet you over there. This is a 4X map, so it's going to take us a good about 10 minutes to get there. So we'll see you soon.
coming up on Farm 1 today. Phoenix TLX fired up, I'm rolling away. Long bed, trailer loaded tight, stacked just right. Copper bathtubs gleaming in the morning light. Down the road, kicking up that dust. Frechdachs fields watching. In my truck, I trust. Bathtubs to market, hauling for the town. Big rig growling as the sun.
All right, should be over here somewhere. We're looking for the road. I believe this is it right here. There it is. We'll pull up in here. They keep this place hidden. It's not easy to find. We'll pull up. We'll unstrap these things. And we got 62,218. And we also got a bonus for our environmental score of $900. Most awesome. I'm gonna get this truck back to the farm and we'll move on to the next order of business. We'll see you shortly. All right, we finally made it back to the farm. It took a while, but we did it. Let's go park this beast back in its spot. Back in the corner. That should be good there. Now that we're back at Farm 1, I got to looking around the farm, and I don't know why I never thought of this before, but we have something missing. We have this nice semi and trailer. We have a couple trailers. We have productions. We have sheds. We really need a dedicated tractor for Farm 1. We always borrow one from Farm 2. And as I was combing around, I was chugging through the stuff for sale, and I think I found something that might work for us. Got this Massey Ferguson for sale for $123,000. We don't need a lot of tractor, but we pull some trees around, so we'll give her a little bit more horsepower. We can upgrade it up to 425. We'll stick our BKT tires up on these, and just for some extra grip, I thought we'd get some wide tires. I think that'll work perfectly for our farm. We'll buy that up. And I'll get that up here to the farm. And I think I have another something that we're going to spend a little money on too. I'll get that up here and I'll see you in a bit. All right, we got our tractor back to the farm. We'll pull it up in here. And we officially have a tractor for Farm 1. After how long? Who knows? Now, before I went to pick up this tractor, I mentioned there was something else I wanted to do when I got back with it. And I was looking, and it's time to sell wood chips. And as I was going through and seeing how many wood chips there were to sell, I decided to take a look on ModHub, and on ModHub they have another production. A production that we can turn these wood chips into things and get more money for it, rather than just selling the wood chips outright. The only problem I have is, I'll jump in the air real quick. Where I want to put the production is right back here. I figure we got all this space right here. We'll probably end up putting a couple productions back here for the wood. It's almost time to start harvesting wood. But the only problem we have with that is we're blocked by trees. So I'm going to have to come in here and get rid of all the trees, probably from right there all the way back, before we can put a production down. So with that said, I guess it's time to cut down a few trees. We'll whip out the old fancy chainsaw. And let's cut down a few of these and get them out of the way. I think we'll start with this one here. We'll cut this one down. I know they're not quite ready to harvest yet, but that's all right. Get rid of that stuff. And let's flip her around. And let's go on down the line. Get rid of this one next. Timber. And next on the list, there we go. And this one. Timber. And this one. Timber. This one is going to be stubborn. It's all right. We'll get rid of that one later. And we'll take down this one. timber. See if we can get rid of that little piece, maybe. Nope, it's going to be stubborn too. And last, we'll get rid of this one. There we go. Put our chainsaw away. Now we're just going to have to drag these into the sawmill. I think we're going to have to move this truck out of the way. Move it over here against the wall for a little bit. There we go. And we'll jump in our tractor. I believe our winch is over here too, somewhere by our main workshop. I think I remember putting it over there. We'll find out. Let's go take a look-see. Yep, there's our winch right there. We'll go back up to it. There we go. Let's get on out of here. And let's start pulling these trees out. Start with this one. And we'll connect it. And let's see if we can get it inside our mill. There we go. Gotta love the winch. And we'll do this on fast forward. We'll get this done. All right, hooking up to our last tree. This went pretty fast. Let's hook her up. And let's get her out of here. Get her over and inside this sawmill. This tractor's making light work. I think we picked a good tractor. Awesome. Now we have a spot we can get in and out. That's going to be a nice spot for 2, maybe even 3 productions in here. I think that's going to work out fantastic. Let's pop up in here. Go into our construction menu. And let's see how big of a spot we have to flatten out. We're getting this the 1 production. We're going to have to flatten out that whole area back here. Let's go into our sculpting and level. Zoom in a bit. And let's get this flattened out. All right, we got a couple pads flattened out now. It took a while, but that's all right. We jump into our productions. We'll grab our 1 production. And we'll stick it down somewhere right in here. I think right there would be fine. Now if we open up our production, we can see the goodies we can make now. We got the carton roll we can make. We got dark brown wood mulch we can make. Some fire logs. Some MDF board. Some OSB board. Some natural wood mulch. Our paper rolls. Of course, our planks, our prefab walls, redwood mulch, smoker pellets, of course, more wood beams, and wood to wood chips. So we got a lot more available to us, which is absolutely fantastic. I'll finish cleaning up this later. It's nothing we have to do right away now that we don't have to worry about going to market to sell our wood chips. And we'll figure out what other production we're going to put up here too. With the all-in-one, I don't think we need another one, but there might be something we're missing. I'll park our tractor right here next to our sawmill. And we'll head down to Farm 2. I'll see you down there. Alright, we're down here at Farm 2. Our last stop before we head up to Farm 3. We need to grab our trailer over here. And hook up to it. Apparently our hookup's sitting over to the side. How it got over there, who knows? Well, that's alright. We'll grab it anyways from over here. Let's head over to the silo. And we need to pull our oats out. I was going to put in another production to make flour from our oat, but we're just going to end up switching over to wheat, I think, to get our straw. And we can make flour out of the wheat with the production that we have instead of buying a production and just using it once. I think that's the better call. Let's find our oats and let's fill her up. $91,000 liters to fill up and take to market. That should be a nice payday. While that's filling up, let's see where we have to take it. We're going to take it to the Agricultural Trading Depot. We'll tag that place. I believe that's the same place we took our bathtubs, if I remember rightly. Sure is. Sounds good. We're all filled up. Let's head over to the Agricultural Depot. And I will meet you over there. Alright, we're coming up to our location. Should be right around here somewhere. I always afraid I'm gonna miss it because it's on the road. Here it is, right here. This little dirt road, they don't make it seem very well. It's a lot easier to get in here without that big old semi. Alright. Let's get up here. And let's dump her off. Let's see what we get. $102,815. Another $1,498 for our environmental score. Awesome. Let's get out of here. I'll get this back to Farm 2. And I'll meet you at Farm 3. and we'll let the real work begin. See you soon. Alright, we're at Farm 3. Before we get started, we need a few pieces of equipment, just like we did for Farm 2. We're going to need a sprayer. Now for sprayers, all of the equipment we've been getting the Colossus and stuff like that. Colossus does have a sprayer. Unfortunately, it does not offer what we need, the pulse width modulation, as well as the adaptation for weeds. That really sucks. Hopefully they'll come up with an update for that. That'd be nice. Which means we're going to have to go with the Hardy. We already have a Hardy on the other farm, but it's one of the few sprayers that have the weed seeker and the pulse width modulation, which we both need. We'll get our BKT tires on here. And I think we'll stick with the 30 meters. And we'll buy that up. Now, just like the other farm, we're also going to need the piece for our tractor, which is under miscellaneous. And that's the I'm going to get this right. Izeria Proactive. We'll come in here and we'll buy that up. That's to scan our fields while we're going. Tells us what we need to put down. And I think that might be it for now. And there they are. I got the store delivery app, so we just put it right there. The other thing we need to put down is we have a production over there, the farm production. But it only deals with our sheep wool. It does not deal with our cotton. So we need to put down another production, unfortunately. So let's see where we can put this production at. Go into our construction menu. And let's see if we can find a place to put a production. I'm thinking we'll stick it right next to the other one. Of course, we're going to have to come and flatten it out. And we'll do that real quick. We'll just come through and give it a nice and flat space for a production. Alright, let's stick our production down. Let's find it. It's down in here somewhere. There it is. The all-in-one production. Let's grab it. And we'll stick it right in there. There we go. And we'll do a little paint. Make everything look good again. Let's grab our grass. And there we go. Just throw some cotton in there and get it going. Let's go get our trailer and fill it with cotton. pull this out. And we'll pull some cotton out. I think 4 bales should be good. Let's go get them. And go take them to our production and get it fired up. Looks like we lost one off the back. Get this put in here. Let's get her fired up. Go into our productions. The one production. Or the all-in-one production. We'll get our fabric going. And we'll activate it. Finally, we got some cotton being done. Alright. We got that going now. Drop our tractor off. The next thing on our list real quick is to fix our tractors. We got to bring them inside our shop. Open up our door. We'll come inside. We're going to go to Customize. And we're going to add the Izeria Pro Compact on here. There we go. And we're going to do that with our other tractor as well. Make sure they're good to go. And let's hook up to our front piece. And we'll hook up to our spreader and we'll start dropping some line. There we go. Open it up, see if we got anything in there. There's nothing in there. We got to go fill her up. Let's head over to our fill station. We'll fill this thing up with lime and we'll hit the fields. And let's fill her up. $2,800 to fill her up. Close the top. And let's head out to the fields. We'll do these two right here first. This should go pretty fast. This is a pretty big spreader. Turn on our steering assist. One headland. We'll unfold our Xeria and turn it on. And let's lock on and let's drop some lime.
Farm 3, wake up, sun creeping over the pine. Case out rumble, it's time to spread some line. Colossus hooked up, she's ready to roll. Precision farming dreams, yeah, that's my goal. Fresh days of wind blowing dust through the sky. Cotton fields waiting, watch that pH rise. Spinning up the spreader, painting fields in white. Dust and lime flying in the morning light. Hard work diesel and a dream to survive. 25. Every path straight, every road feels right. Tires cutting trails in the soft daylight. Farm life ain't easy, but it's mine to claim. From seed to soil, it's a love and a game. Hear that engine hum, let the dirt cloud fly. Work until sundown under open sky. Spinning up the spreader, painting fields in white. Dust and light.
Alright, we got our first two fields done. I did end up extending the capacity. $10,000 didn't last very long. At least now we can get fields done without having to fill up 2 or 3 times. We'll top her off and we'll get the last 2 fields done. And let's go.
Off the Frechdachs ground, in case out roaring that diesel sound. Colossus spreader swinging wide behind, for a touch of lime. Every turn I make leaves a silver trail. Working farm 3 hard, no room to fail. Laying down the line, watch that dust cloud rise. Sun burning hot in the open skies. Precision farming life, man, it feels so right. Can you survive 25? We work all night. Soil test said my pH is low. Gotta fix it up before the cotton grows. Stealing sweat, that's a farmer's way. I'll chase that sun until the end of the day. Diesel in my veins and dirt in my soul. Farm 3's my heart, yeah, I'm in control. Laying down the line, watch that dust cloud rise. Sun burning hot in the open skies. Precision farming life, man, it feels so right.
All right, we're all done with the line. Let's get this back to the farm. That wasn't too bad. And we'll park that over here. Well, I think that's all we got for this episode. We knocked out all our fields. All our fields on Farm 2 and Farm 3 are limed and ready to go. When we come back for the next episode, we'll drop some seed on our fields, get things starting to grow, and kick off the season. I appreciate everybody hanging out with me, Munchiezzz, and coming to Munchiezzz Plays. I'm going to end this episode like I end every episode. Come on back. Let's see what kind of madness we can create. Everyone have a great day. Have a wonderful night. And we'll see you on the next one. Bye.